Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more of the Ace Attorney Investigations 2. So, last time we were we had to deal with. Well, we're not done with dealing with it, but we had to deal with the night murder. Yes, the night. At least he didn't kill the king yet. At least. Well, no, I don't think he would ever. But it's like, what side of the chessboard was he thinking? Anyways, so reminder, Beavers is this Saturday at 11 a.m. Central. Also, I wanted to tell you guys how my polling went yesterday. It went very well. I don't have exact numbers, but on my second 10 poll, I got El Haytham, so I just got him pretty early, probably around. I think it would have been in the 30 pity range, somewhere in there, and then maybe like 10 polls later, I lost the 50-50 to Chi-Chi. I find that one really ironic because I was threatening Random to lose his 50-50s to Chi-Chi. You know, before he said he actually likes Chi-Chi, so I had to switch to Dea, who's his fifth character on the standard banner. So I find it really ironic that I finally lost my 50-50s to Chi-Chi. And it only took me, like 7 months playing the game to lose a 50-50 to Chi-Chi. I think that's pretty epic. I mean, to be fair too, for me, every time I've lost a 50-50 so far, it didn't really matter. Let's see, we lost the 50-50, but then got the character I was pulling for 12 pulls later. That was Nubalette. And then wasn't really pulling for the character. I was trying to go for the 4-star I didn't have on the banner. And then I lost the that's how I got the chain. And then was just kind of didn't want to switch over to. I wanted to see if I could get a consolation, and lost the 50-50 to Chi-Chi. I just find it really ironic that I did lose a 50-50 to Chi-Chi. The day after I threatened somebody to always lose their 50-50 to Chi-Chi. I found that really ironic. So, I just had to share with you guys. So, yeah, other than that, I don't. So, and also another news. Apparently they're raising the sub prices. And this is a reminder of if you had the choice to donate to sub or, to donate the sub to me or donate money to Extra Life, choose Extra Life every time. Okay? Use my Extra Life page every time. I can even link it to you. I'm that professional of a streamer. So yeah, make sure. Also, I know I've been meaning to update to do something else with. Nope, still 550,000. I haven't gotten paid again yet from. And I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do this. Paid until probably later this year. Obvious. Anyways, enough about that. Delio. Let's investigate murder. Turn about target. And wait, hold on. Did I not save? Okay, I guess I forgot to save. My bad. So this is a speed running. Speed run. Just speed running, like the entire last stream. I would like to apologize to everybody, but apparently I forgot to save. So I had to like literally. I know this was only a couple days ago, but let's hope I can remember everything. I know what's so interesting about listening to music at half speed, at 2 times the speed. Some security What was I missing? Oh, fuck. There's nothing I'm missing, right? Oh, right, the gun. Just a reminder for those who are tuning in. I accidentally forgot to save last time, so we had to rerun through everything again that I did last time. Ba ba da ba ba da. Let's see if I can do this logic chess that I have to do. This is the part I hope I don't remember. I'll probably be mistaken. Just taking over investigation. Oh. Okay. Ah, fuck! Ah! Checkmate. Well, listening to King-like persona. Oh yeah, your next move to do what you do in court. There's no need to beat around bushes and press every single statement. I remember what happened. I remember what we need to press. What we need to rebuttal with. Hold on. Ah. Sorry. Present. Steel Samurai Balloon. I'm the balloon first. Again, for anyone just tuning into this, we're speedrunning this because I did this on Tuesday and I forgot to save by accident. Boom. Alright, for being mad at your Wisely for always yelling. I can't wait to get to new content. I always try to make sure I save. Okay, I'm gonna need to pull up a gadget just so that I remember, because this is getting to parts where I don't remember. I just made you listen to this again. I am spamming fingers, just trying to get through this. I am so sorry to everybody. I forgot to save. Bloody bullet, but we don't even use it. It's funny, isn't it? Stop showing off, Natalie, and let us just go get through this! Oh, there's one that has some. For anyone just tuning in, I apologize. Yep. Guys. Ah! Stop showing off! Now it's been over, right? Oh, it is. Oh. All right. Now we can now we're almost to the part where we can continue. Alright. The calling card. It will. Assassination attempt on the president of the news of this incident spread across the entire country. I know this is just a... And now... That the game has only just begun. And that only took way too much of our damn time! Confirm. A prisoner has been murdered? Knightley has been murdered. Oh no. Oh well, he was kind of a dick anyway, so good riddance. A dog. It's not Missile, probably. March 27th, 10 a.m. 10:16 a.m. Detention Center, visitors room. He's not coming. He's not coming, sir. How long does he intend to keep us waiting? Now, Mr. Edgeworth, there's no need to get your cabinets in a twist. Ethan Rook's murder. 2 days after the incident, we visited the detention center. Naturally, we were hoping to meet with the defendant, Torrance Knightley. His trial was set to begin the next day, with me serving as the prosecutor. Still, he's still rather late. You there, do you know what's going on? It's certainly strange. I'll try calling him one more time. It's terrible. It's Knightley. He's been murdered. What? What did you say? Murdered? Inside the detention center? Mr. Edgeworth, let's go check it out. User, take us to the crime scene. Post haste. Yes, sir. Knightley is not in his cell. I thought he'd be held there. What are you doing, sir? This way. Where are you taking us, pal? Through this door is the... Ah, it's the prison. Prison? Then what were those small rooms back there? Those are cells we just passed. As are the part of the detention center. They're used for holding suspects temporarily while they await their trial. What lies ahead is a facility that serves as a complete different purpose. This is where criminals who have been declared guilty serve out their sentence, pal. One place the Great Thief does not want to end up, okay? I'm opening the door now. Please follow me. There's no mistaking it. Knightley's dead. Moreover, he was murdered inside the prison walls. How exactly did this happen? Prison workroom A. I can't believe something like this would happen to Mr. Knightley. Yes, I can't believe it either. But the scene you see before you is unmistakably reality. Besides, wasn't Mr. Knightley supposed to be in the detention center? Indeed, he was. Knightley hasn't had his trial yet. Before a suspect is found guilty, they are detained in the detention center's holding cells. They're only entered the prison after they receive the guilty verdict. Knightley should not have been moved here. Do you think he passed through the giant doors when we went through earlier, sir? Huge metal doors and a long passageway separate the prison and detention center. As a suspect, Knightley wouldn't have been able to pass through. What happened to Knightley? In order to solve this mystery, we must first investigate the crime scene. Well, first things first, examine the body. First, Knightley. Murdered right before his trial. Let me take a closer look. This is a rubber glove? Yes, there's no mistake. It's a rubber glove. How come there's only one? Let me take a closer look. It's covered in mud, up to the wrist. Maybe someone was playing in mud in the prison. I want to get into the action too. Do it on your own time. We're not investigating, okay? The fingers on this glove are covered in blood. This glove was dropped after the pool of blood was formed. Eh? Why is that? If it was on the floor before the pool of blood had formed, the blood would have formed an outline around the glove. Ah, I see. The blood would have only gotten on the edges of the glove. This glove was discarded after the fact it was covered in blood. This must mean the killer left it behind. Indeed, it's highly probable. At very least, the person who dropped this saw the body. You there! What is it, sir? Do you recognize this glove? Yes, sir. The inmates use those for prison labor. That's odd. Rubber gloves are usually kept in the inmates' room. They're strictly regulated, so you can't just take them out. Indeed, there are no signs of any other rubber gloves in the room. Huh? What's this? Mr. Edgeworth has something similar in his office. It's a portable chessboard. It was probably the victims. Yeah, no shit. Dude talked more about chess than anything else, probably. Ah, Mr. Knightley enjoyed chess, right? He was probably using it to pass time in the detention center. The blood from his neck stain is the bright red. The cause of death is most likely from his neck wound. He probably died instantly. He couldn't even cry out in pain. There are small bumps on his head. Are these bruises? Maybe after he was stabbed in the neck, he fell back and hit his head. I wonder, at this point in time, there are too many unknowns. Hey, do you have your digital camera with you? I'd like the detective to take a photo of the body. Would you mind letting him borrow it? Sure thing! Here, Gummy! Thanks, pal! Alright, taking this picture, sir. Still, he's wearing some awfully dirty clothes. There appears to be a dirt stain in several places. He's wearing those clothes they're dirty. Just like me, sir. Detective, I hope you realize not everyone shares your lack of hygiene. It's covered with a dirty sheet. There's a rope on the top of the sheet. Was Knightley tied up with these ropes? It feels like he was transported into the prison. Let's take a look under the sheet. We might be able to find something. Yikes! That sheet is bright red! These appear to be bloodstains. We still might be able to find something. Let's search this area a little more closely. Yikes! The sheet is bright red. It really is bright red, sir. These appear to be a blood stain. A rope and a bloody sheet. There might be something else. Yes, let me check this area again. In case I overlooked something. There's something on his finger. Let's have a closer look. Oh, it looks like an expensive ring. Don't steal it. What? I didn't do anything yet. Let's go back and examine other things. There are a bunch of strange tools here. I don't see anything out of place. Kind of picking up a sense of animals. Do you have special smelling abilities or something? No, it's just skin, but I can smell the sense of a treasure. Remind me to lock up all of my valuables in a safe. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. I wouldn't steal your valuables. So you would steal someone else's valuables. There are a bunch of strange tools here. We won't rest until we've stolen every suspicious nook and cranny. Indeed. This is quite a large area to investigate. Press the Y button to switch to greens. I won't rest until I have inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. It's a pulley. Is that used for a prison labor too? It looks like it. There's something I want to ask. Don't even think about dangling on the hook. Eh? How'd you know that was what I was gonna want it to do? Somehow I had a feeling. The cage inside. It's a cage inside a cage. A cage inside a cage. The cage. That's the prison. It's a cageception. I believe the correct term is prison cell. They're the same thing. You need to look at more at the essence of things. Cageception is essence. Actually, it's more important to get the correct information. That just reminds me of like step ladders. There was a rope near the body as well. By the way, my special talent. If it's about rope escape, there's no need for that now. Aww. Does she want to show off that badly? It's those same colorful sheets. They're the most eye-catching thing in this room. They don't fit in with the prison. There's a whip placed on top of those sheets. It reminds me of the whip lady. Her name is Francesca von Karma. Maybe she left her whip here. I doubt she'd ever leave her whip behind. It's a pulley. Is that used for prison labor too? Looks like it. There's something I want to ask you. No, you can't dangle. Don't ever think about it. Eh? What do I have for logic? Obviously, they're the same thing. The sheets stacked here have a very distinct pattern. The same as the bloodstained sheets. That's right. Okay, don't steal my lines like that. Mr. Edgeworth, you shouldn't get caught off guard like that. I'll never lose my edge as the great thief. I thought she was on hiatus. Well, we have collected quite a bit of evidence. It's the three of us here, so here's a piece of cake. Right, Gummy? That's right, pal. We're on the Invincible Trio. Don't ever call us that again. It's too early to start celebrating. There is still something we haven't found yet. Eh? What haven't we found yet, sir? What's missing from this crime scene? Murder weapon? The murder weapon that took the victim's life has not been found yet. Ah, now that you mention it, you're absolutely right, sir. Detective, get your act together. Isn't that the most basic of basics? Ugh. Sorry, sir. Don't worry about it, Gummy. I didn't notice it either. That's not much of a consultation. In this prison, dangerous objects could be used as weapons or strictly regulated. It's been quite dangerous if the inmates got their hands on them. Obtaining a murder weapon and carrying it around is not an easy task. I see. You have a point. What was the murder weapon? And where did it go? That could be the key to solving this case. Huh? There's visitors here already? Sorry to barge in like this. Is this the crime scene? Huh? Aren't you? I just imagine this guy like a finger guy kind of guy. Like this is the guy who's like, hey, what's up? And with all the finger guns. Wait, I have a finger gun emote! Let me post it in chat real quick. This is what I imagine him be like. Just like, hey! Just like, hey, what up? That's what I'm getting from this, the music. Which is such a bop. I already have it on my playlist, if you can't tell. Ah, piercing gaze. Ah, furrowed brow. It has been a long time, Mr. Shields. Yes, yes. Enough really sitting around your neck, and that's infuriating. There's no doubt about it. Prosecutor Manfred von Karma. Fancy meeting you. Oh, I love that. Yeah, he definitely seems like the hey, what's up? Your finger guns and blazing into any room. That's the kind of vibe he gives me. Hold it. What are you saying, pal? Mr. Edgeworth is not that old, man. Detective. It's fine. Oh, it's you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I thought you looked a bit young. You two are so similar. It looks like your Uncle Ray's got you two mixed up again. You never changed. How many years has it been since we last saw each other? I've already forgotten. Your Uncle Ray's been overseas these past few years. But you know, there's something I still haven't forgotten about you and your betrayal. What does he mean by betrayal? I'm getting something bad vibes over here. You know this guy, Mr. Edgeworth? Allow me to introduce him to you. Raymore Shields, attorney at law. Is he a defense attorney or something? Or is he another prosecutor? Ace Attorney Ray Shields at your service. Hey! You don't get to call yourself Ace Attorney! You don't have a game! Ray Shields at your service. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Detective Gumshoe, sir. I'm Kay Faraday. Nice to meet ya. I'm a great thief. You shouldn't be saying that to an attorney. But I'm currently on hiatus. Great thief. Well, that sounds romantic. How wonderful. Oh, Mr. Shields, you get it, right? I'm currently recruiting new members. Registration forms are easy to fill out. And that's splendid. Uncle Ray would love to join your little gang. No, sorry. The requirement is you have to be female. I'm sorry, but we're only accepting bright, cheerful, and energetic girls. See, that's too bad. Well, how about a hug then? As a sign of affection. No. I guess not. This isn't Europe after all. At least he understands consent. That's great. At least he understands consent. I like him. I really do like him, though. He's got that fun, hey, personality going on, and I love it. That's kind of the energy I'm gonna be vibing with him. Just like that, hey, what's up? Just like sunglasses, finger gunning as he walks into the room. You know, as you do. Mr. Shield, what are you doing here? Oops, that's right. Sorry. Preventing the attorney from investigating the crime scene is the Von Karma way, isn't it? Hey! You're going about this Von Karma that, Von Karma this. What's your problem, pal?
Hold it.
Detective, restrain yourself. This can't be helped. Eh? He's been overseas for the past few years, so that means he probably doesn't understand. He probably never heard about what happened during Turnabout Goodbyes, or, or Farewell My Turnabout, or, heck, even Bridge to the Turnabout. I'm only referencing episodes that are more impactful for, like, Edgeworth, or, like, Rise from the Ashes, or Phoenix hasn't lost his attorney's badge yet, so I can't say any further. Mr. Shields, are you the defense attorney for Horace Knightley? That's right. Or should I say, I was his defense attorney. Mr. Shields is his defense attorney. If Knightley had not been murdered, I would have been going up against him in court. I should listen to what he has to say. Wait, was there other things I missed to investigate? Or just silly read? Your reservation form that lists of the inmates who are scheduled to use this room. Their number is written here. Probably their prison number. I hate to be called a number. Like T4137. Yes, that's why we're born with a name. I'd rather be called Great C4, the Terminator. What about your name? Is there anything out of place? Yes, sir. If I had to say, what is it? There's a dead body over there. Yep, that's definitely out of place. If you notice anything else out of place, please sure don't tell me. A section of the room is covered in dirt. The dirt is soft and has footprints on it, sir. There are far too many footprints. It won't be easy to identify all of them. Until the forensics arrive, we probably shouldn't tamper with the area. Detective, please don't trip and fall in the dirt. I'll be careful, sir. I don't want to get my favorite coat dirty. I'm more worried than you'll mess up the footprints. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's talk to Ray. God damn, this music is such a bop. Alright, let's actually talk to him. Says you received a request to represent the victim. That must mean... Yes, your Uncle Ray was supposed to meet up with Nightly Boy. As was I. I had planned to meet with him. But then we heard the report of the dead body. I even brought him a California roll. Mr. Shields, you can't bring food inside the detention center. Ah, is that right? Well then, would you like it? No thanks. Still, I think that Prosecutor Edgeworth actually met with the defense. Means with the defendant. All defendants are guilty. Wasn't that the Von Carmel way? Oh boy, let me tell you about my adventures with a certain defense attorney! Not you. A different defense attorney. We do not speak of his name in this game, okay? That is a thing of the past. Is that right? So, are you sure you don't want it? I told you I don't want it! You know what? It's highly irregular. This, eh? This evidence holds the so-called Keith case, right? It's possible. Yup. Then hold on to it closely. Hurry, put it away. Doesn't think much about this. Nightly Boy seems to enjoy playing chess. Yes. Had we met under different circumstances, I would have liked a chance to play against him. I see. Uncle Ray's not so great with these mental games. You must be joking. I've never been able to beat you once in a chess game. Well, that, was in the past. Against the famous prodigy prosecutor that you are now, I wouldn't stand a chance. Let's just leave it at that. He's never been one to easily show me. Like I said, he just gives off the finger guns vibes. That would have been so much cooler if I wasn't doing webcams, because I'm actually, finger gunning. That boy. I know I should probably. I want to know what he would say about my every. Alright, what do you say about my attorney's badge? Ha! Are you giving this to me? I'm thrilled! A prosecutor badge might make me more popular than my attorney's badge. Ah, thanks for the present. No, I never said a word about giving it to you. That was just a joke. Oguri has his own badge. Your attorney's badge. You don't wear it on your clothes. In the winter, I wear it on my favorite coat. Oguri only wears on his victory clothes. What kind of victory is he talking about? So you meet with Knightley. Met yesterday. Why are you putting that in air quotes? They called me over soon that Knightley Boy was arrested. He was being quite hostile. Oh yeah, he mentioned you. He talked about how you interfered with his plans. He probably said something nasty things about me. Even if he hates me, I'm fine with that. Man, the two of us had a great time talking about you. Mr. Shields! You also talked about me? I frequent the visitor's room here often. It's been a while since I had such a good time. So you're a regular at this prison? Hey now, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not here as an inmate. I'm here to visit an old acquaintance of mine. We usually meet in the visitor's room, but I have also been here before. Then I should ask him about this room. This room was where the body was found. Do you know anything about it? Ah, this room, eh? Here's a pop quiz for all prod feeders. Which of these three is the name of the room? The entertainment room? Or... I don't know the answer! I think this is the morgue. The morgue. Well, there's a dead body in here. Anyone who saw the dead body would naturally think the same thing. Well, let's reveal the correct answer. Prosecutor Edgeworth's answer is... wrong. The correct answer is the workroom. I knew that, but that wasn't one of the options. Also, choices were wrong. I hate it when he does that. The inmate carries out various kinds of prison labor. It also serves as the rehab program, allowing them to reveal the job training in prison. So, how did they monitor them? Who's in charge of the keys to the entrance? Prosecutor Edgeworth, even your Uncle Ray doesn't have all the answers. Hey, you there. Could you tell us? Yes, sir! The room doesn't use any locks or keys. Instead of locks, the doors are equipped with sensors. What do you mean by that? All prison inmates are wearing electronic bracelets. When a bracelet passes through the door, it activates and the sensors an alarm will sound. After a certain amount of time that has passed, the bracelet will emit a painful shock. If the bracelet are tampered with, it will emit electric shock 3 times more powerful. That's terrifying! It's to ensure the inmates follow the rules, although it's a bit harsh. They're in prison, what do you expect? That's why whenever an inmate goes through a door, a guard has to accompany them to deactivate the sensors first. And that's that! Did any of the inmates use this workroom today? In the past few days, no one has used this room. I'm sure of it. So not one inmate has entered this room today. Interesting. If that's the case, it raises a contradiction with the crime scene. There's something in this crime scene that should not exist. The glove! I'll use my powers of deduction and inspect the crime scene again. But before we do that, I really do have to pee, so... I'll leave you guys with the song. Such a bop. back. Let's investigate the crime scene once again. I won't rest until I inspect every suspicious nook and cranny. I know this is the thing that's... It's a spot house unconnected to any evidence I can.
Eureka!
The inmate cannot freely enter this room, as if they were wearing the bracelets that set off the sensor. But wait! That's... According to the guard, it seems that no inmates were scheduled to enter this room today. However, a rubber glove used by the inmates were left here. That's a direct contradiction. Then who left this rubber glove here, sir? I don't know. Yet. However, it seems that this rubber glove is connected to our case. Investigation complete. Guard, aside from the inmates and prison guards, does anyone else have access to this room? Well, this is a prison facility, after all. Only inmates and prison guards come in here. Mr. Shields. What are you saying? There's others that come in here. Aside from the inmates and prison guards, there are certain things that can enter this room. Are you talking about them? But they're... Mr. Shields, what are these things that you speak of? Should it be obvious? You came all the way here without seeing one, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I usually can find them walking around in the prison facility. Well, you'll see once you leave this room, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Hey! You're just saying that to get Mr. Edgeworth to leave, pal. What now? Don't you trust me? Mr. Detective, you have a big body, but a small mind. What did you say, pal?
Hold it!
Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, sir. Come on, follow me. I'll show you what Uncle Ray's been talking about. March 27th, 11:06 a.m. Prison hallway. This place is littered with different of your normal prisons. There's more than just prisoners and guards living here. Animals! Yep, animals. According to the guard, they introduced animal therapy here several years ago. Each prisoner is assigned one animal. In other words, they receive a pet partner. Huh? That seems kind of fun! Plus, learning to take care of their pets is a great qualification to have. Ah, so you mean that's the work room? Yep, and that's where the prisoners practice taking care of their pets. So then, the thing you mentioned could enter the crime scene is... Right, these animals. But that doesn't make any sense, pal. Why would an animal leave behind a rubber glove? Quite right. But the fact remains that they could have entered the crime scene. Mr. Edgeworth, can you please talk some sense into this man? Mr. Shields, are these animals allowed to go anywhere they please? Most of the doors in this prison are fitted with sensors. The sensors are not only sound the alarms in response to the prisoner's bracelet, they also respond to the animal's microchip and they open the door. Microchip? It's like a tiny machine embedded under the animal's skin. All it takes is a simple injection. And the microchip is inserted. What? That sounds painful. I've heard it's not that painful. But anyways, since the animals aren't criminals, they are allowed to move around freely. How ironic. The ones with the most freedom in this prison are the animals. But still, they can't go out of the prison. The prison entrance does not have a sensor. Oh. What's that? Is that a bell? What's that? Bark! Bark! bell on his collar. Is this the sound that we heard earlier? Mr. Edgeworth! Why are you glaring at each other? He must show dominance to the dog. Does the dog not feel intimidated? Does the dog not feel intimidated? Do you feel intimidated, chat? No? I mustn't lose. Mr. Edgeworth, you're not good with dogs, are you, sir? I'll tame that dog myself. Your boy here. And the dog pounces as Edgeworth comes here, or just walks away. It completely ignored me, sir. Compared to the other animals, there's something different about this one. I'm sensing a great hostility towards me only. Well, now that I've introduced you to the animals, what's next on the agenda? Of course, we questioned those related to the case, pal. Yes, we should gather information about the state of things when the body was discovered. We'll start with you in that cell! Tell us what you know! He's completely ignoring me, sir. You there. Do you know anything about the incident? He's scary. Hey, don't be so cold. Come on, you can talk to us. Or, how about an introductory hug? It's time. What was that? Sorry, was Uncle Ray's joke a little too much? Who the fuck are you? Exercise time. This man is clearly odd. I need to get some answers from him. Your name is me? Prisoner number D259, J. Elbridge. Gotta raise my metabolism. Can't let my muscles rest. Muscles aside, it looks like you've lost a lot of weight. Have to match this one even before it's begun. Yeah, gotta make the weight limit. Are you entering some kind of tournament? Ah, perhaps as a boxer? Yeah, I'm a former boxer. But exercise is just a hobby of mine. Well then, it sure looks like the bear's hobby too. He's hanging on like an apron. So cute. That's Rocky the polar bear, my partner. Listen to his tongue. Maybe we can try asking him now. Where were you and Rocky at the time of the incident? I don't know anything. Got nothing to say to you. That's for me to decide. Now answer the question. Didn't I just tell you? I know nothing. There's no intention of talking. In that case, you got no choice but to use that. Yes, if he intends to have nothing to do with this, we'll just have to prove that there's a connection. Miss Elbert, by all means, you will tell us what you know. Do you think I'm joking? I am intimidating. I am a intimidating person. You don't understand. Don't make me bring Chinova out. Now, let's analyze the situation. A fighting stance. It seems like he has become agitated. In this circumstance, a direct confrontation would be pointless. When my opponent becomes agitated, I shall calmly wait and see. When I see an opening, I will go back. Now, let's question him about his knowledge of the incident. To start with, I'll ask about his movements today. I'll have to tire him out before the sound of the bell. Logic check. Begin. Can you tell me what you have done today? Answer me. Huh? If you want to fight with me, get into your fighting state. What? You throwing the towel in already? This is not a fist fight. Welcome to the war that is chess. By the way, hasn't all that moving around tired you out? Don't underestimate my stamina. You want to test me? What was that body of yours? Fine, I'll be your opponent. And oh fuck! Too early! I ain't tired at all. Well, first of all, I held back my training today. I just stayed quietly in my foot ill. Quietly? Then what's with all that sweat? Buzz off! That's all I gotta say. I'm getting a little tired. You're a well-trained boxer. However, you need more practice in the art of lying. Getting a little tired? That's not possible. You said that you stayed quietly in your cell just a moment ago. Rocky, it looks like this is going to be a tough opponent. This man, it looks like he's still hiding something. Next, I'll ask him about the time of the incident. I do not need to use spit. My words alone are enough for a KO. Do you recall what you were doing at the time of the incident? Sleeping. Rocky was too. The incident happened just a few moments ago. You look wide awake to me. Muscle strengthens while they are resting. Sleep is more important. Well then, I'm sorry to have woken. Rest is part of the training, right? Oh! So you get it after all. Not bad, Mr. Prosecutor. How did you know I'm a prosecutor? Oh! I don't recall ever introducing myself as a prosecutor. How did you know? That sucks. The conversation we had when we first entered this room. Were you by any chance eavesdropping on us? In that case, there's no way you could have been asleep. You lied to us. You got me there. You packed a nice punch. Yeah, I lied about sleeping. So what? I was just exercising in this room. You got a problem with that? Well, I know. Oh no, he was awake. I should remember this clip. When the incident occurred, did you notice anything unusual about the prison? Huh? Answer the question. What was the situation like at the time of the incident? Sorry, but I got no answers for you. I was asleep then. Rocky was too. Let's try using that clue. Stop telling such an obvious lie. Did you admit it earlier? You were exercising. Looks like I just ate a counter. Your back's against the rope, and there's no way out. Just confess already. Hey, quiet down a bit! If outsiders like you make a racket, you'll frighten the animals again. What do you mean again? You've been persistent. However, I'm afraid you're about to hit the mat. You said again just now. Something happened earlier. To frighten the animals. Yeah! Damn it! How could I have gotten suckered to punch like that? Yeah. There was this great scream back then. Startled the animals. Dang, I would have never lost in a real ring. Checkmate. Logic check complete. I believe this proves that you do know something about the case. Damn. Okay, I'll talk. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't lose focus, Kay. The real game has just begun. Let's just stop for a moment. Uncle Ray's got one more important thing to say. It must be fate that brought us together after all these years. Has received the opportunity to serve your skills carefully, and I'll be giving a detailed report to that person about how much you've grown. Who's that person? You didn't know? The truth is, doesn't concern Kay. She doesn't need to know. Whoa there! You scared me. It's so worked up. You do what you like. It doesn't matter to me. How have you been leading your life ever since you were tainted by the Von Karma way? I'm sure that person would be interested. I feel that is my duty to report you. I'll expose your mistakes here. I don't want you to disappoint him any further. And Mr. Edgeworth, just what are you guys talking about? Don't concern yourself with it. Our only opponent now is Albert. Well then, let's hear it. What do you know about the case? You're gonna be sorry. Recreation time ended around 10 a.m. I returned to this room and went straight to my training. Just as I counted those two, I heard a voice shout, "Ah! I've been stabbed!" It sounded like someone in pain, calling out for help, but I couldn't do anything since I was locked up in my cell, so I went back to my training. That's odd. You really weren't bothered by that shout. Even if I was, there was nothing I could do. Look out for number one before you look out for the others. That's the basic rule in prison. Indeed, even if you wanted to take a look, you'd still be locked in a cell. Is that old training equipment yours? You seem to have quite a collection. I get them from the supplier. Supplier? You can just get anything you put in order. It's our secret shop. That's quite convenient. If Uncle Ray wanted a cute girl, in that case, you should order a book on how to give testimony. Because I'm going to knock you down one count in one hit. You're gonna KO me? Stop kidding around. Hey, don't ignore your Uncle Ray. Recreation time. There's the people from the outside who could come here and sing and dance to entertain the people on the inside. That's great! does sound like fun, and you participated in this event. There's a few opportunities to mingle with outsiders. After recreation time ended, I returned to the room and went straight to my training.
Hold it.
So what exactly does your training entail? Philip Stanmonrism, a jump rope. What? In such a small room? Isn't that dangerous for Rocky? Rocky's a smart one. When he sees me grab my rope, he clings to my chest. You're able to jump rope while holding a bear? He's a weight I'll gladly bear. Rocky's my best pair. I get it. He's a weight he'll gladly bear. Because he's a bear. Not funny, not funny at all. Not funny at all. Nope. Yeah, it does make sure we're going to listen to that, because you would make fun of me for laughing at a pun. So today I started jumping rope routine as usual. However, this is what I can do. I heard a voice shout, "Rock! Stab!" Could you describe that voice for me? It was the voice of someone whose life was in peril. I could tell. Really? That's no laughing matter. And this voice, you heard it quite clearly. You've never heard of the scream. You never heard the scream of a quartered man before? I told you, the man was screaming for his life. Of course, I heard it clearly. It sounded like someone in pain calling out for help, but was that all? Did he say anything else? That's all. He didn't say anything important after that. That's for me to decide. I'd like to hear it if you please. If you really want to know that badly, how about I recreate the scene for you right now? No. Sorry, that was a stupid thing to ask. Miles, you should apologize too. This point is vital. I'd like to clarify it as possible. Come on, please bear with us, Uncle. For Uncle Ferrari's sake, okay? Anyhow, I heard the voice, but couldn't do anything since I was locked up in my cell, so I went back to my training. You're able to concentrate on your training after that scream? If I were on the outside, I probably would have gone over and taken a look out of curiosity. However, inside this stupid cell, I have to get permission to go anywhere. Have you considered breaking out of the prison? That sounds more like something you could try to do. If this place wasn't a prison, Mr. Knightley might have been able to get help. I don't believe he could have been saved. Eh? But what if someone had come running to his aid? Albert is clearly lying. But what possible reason did he have to do that? To find out, I'll have to point out the contradiction. Objection! Mr. Albert, can you hear my voice clearly? Why you mocking me? The victim received a fatal blow to the throat, which means he couldn't possibly have screamed. So why did you hear a non-existent scream? There should have been a scream. There should have been one? Dang it, I ought to rip that smug look off your face. Yeah, you're right. I never heard a scream. The one who I heard was the guy in the next cell. The next cell? The next cell? What's up? I heard the scream. Recreation time just ended. Evan just has to return to our cells. So then, I tell that guy, I heard a great scream. Can you describe that scream for me? Sure. And never told that guy about the contents of the scream, though. Eek! Someone, come quickly! A man's been... Something like that. So it wasn't the victim. But rather, it was the first person to grab the body who screamed. I see. That solves that mystery. So what? There's nothing wrong with Mr. Albert's testimony. Is that really true? Or is there still a problem with Albert's testimony? I think there still is a problem. No, in this case, a new problem has presented itself. Mr. Albert, why did you not hear the scream? That's odd. You didn't hear the scream. It's odd that you didn't hear the scream, sir. Hey, you! Why didn't you hear the scream, pal? Eek! You guys didn't... Do you expect me? I was shut up in the stupid cell the whole time. How could I have killed someone in this workroom? The workroom. That would be impossible, wouldn't it? Yeah, none of us could have killed him. If we could have killed him, we would already killed you guys by now. You guys don't think you're going to get out of this prison alive. I nearly forgot. Despite being locked inside cages, these guys are still dangerous criminals. Looks like we got ourselves in a pretty bad situation here. What can I do? Can't talk to them in these circumstances. Who was that? Please, be silent. What? Who are you? Can't you see we're busy here? Silence is golden. What the? Now, your hands. You shall remain silent while under judgment of the law. You shall be thankful. You live your life without the need of money. You are to receive the blessings of the goddess of law. Guard, if you would, please. Congratulations. You get to spend the night in the disciplinary room. Eh? Not that! No! Not there! Anywhere but there! Accept this wonderful blessing. Let your heart be reborn and cast away your sins. Stop it! No! Oh, goddess of law, give this man your blessing. I thank thee. You are... My name is Justine Courtney. I'm privileged to be a judge. As an emissary of the strength of the law. A judge, you say? Why are you here? Prosecutor Edgeworth. I came to meet with you personally. I convey the will of the prosecutorial investigation committee. That is my appointed task. Prosecutor investigation committee? What's that? Don't use that name so lightly. Those are the sacred words of the goddess of law. That's okay, doesn't know. Uncle Ray will explain it for her. The PIC is an emissary comprised of 11 members. Their job is to check if prosecutors are doing their job properly. If I'm not mistaken, its members are elected from politicians and those of legal profession. So I take it you are one of those members. Indeed, I am thankful that they judged me worthy of such a task. I too am thankful that I was able to meet you here. Ahem. How about a hug of thankfulness? The Prosecutor Investigation Committee also shares deep ties with the Bar Association. Hey, I've skinned. I need to make such a scary face. So your job is to find broad prosecutors and punish them? Well said. May you be blessed by the goddess of law. Our job is to remove problematic prosecutors from their cases. And so those people are not fit to be prosecutors will be stripped of their prosecutor's badge. What business does this, whatchamacallit, committee have to do with Mr. Edgeworth, pal? We're in the middle of investigation here.
Objection!
Wow, you're sick. Seriously, how sick can you be? And just who do you think you are, pal? Me? I'm a prosecutor. Sebastian Despres is my name. Haven't you heard of me? At the prosecutor's office, everyone calls me the best. Then why haven't we never heard of you? Ah, I've been so beloved there. I'm so beloved there. I've never heard of you. Hey you, Mr. Flatfoot. You heard of me, right? It's the first time, pal. Oh well. It can't be helped. There's no way someone who's so sick on the intake I could have good ear. What you mean, slow on the uptake? I suppose it's only natural that Sebastian only became a prosecutor last month. Yeah, it's only just a rookie prosecutor? Right. The best rookie prosecutor in the whole office. What about Calvert Gavin? Oh wait, he hasn't made his debut trial yet. I mean, can we even? This is like or second glance to be. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm here to clean up the mess you made. What do you mean? The PSC intends to have me replaced. Much is clear. Mr. Desperate, I know what you're trying to say. However, I have not been informed of this. Your Honor, I would like to have an explanation. Very well. This judgment has been passed under the name of the Goddess of Law. The incident at the President's welcoming event, and the murder of Horace Knightley. The Prosecutor Investigational Committee has decreed that you will be taking off of this case. And Sebastian has been appointed to take over the case. That is all. What? You can't just take him off the case like that, pal! Your Honor, I thought I asked for an explanation. The judgment is guilty. The Goddess of Law's verdict is absolute.
Objection!
I have done nothing to warrant being taken off the case. You don't remember. Very well. In that case, I shall remind you of your past crime. You boarded the President's plane, which was protected by exterior rights. And then, of all things, you ordered the search of the President's personnel. The killer. A single mistake could have sparked an international incident. You crossed the line as a prosecutor. You gravely overstepped your authority.
Objection!
I admit, my actions may have gone against the rules. However, if I had not taken that risk, I'm certain the truth would have never been found. I've never considered my actions as a mistake. So, you're saying that as long as as long as the end justifies the means, it's alright to ignore the rules. That is an extremely dangerous way of thinking. Well, I know a certain defense attorney who's the other way. No one is above the rules. That is the spirit of law. I'm sorry, but I cannot accept your way of thinking. I see. That is a shame. Even so. The gravel must slam down in the conclusion of a trial. Even if you, or the defense attorney, or the suspect do not consent to the verdict, all you can do is accept the blessing of the Goddess of Law. Or will you fight it and risk losing your badge? You mean to take my badge if I don't obey? Ah, that's too bad. It seems you understand. Now then, guards, please proceed. Hold it right there! Hey, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be on our side? You should listen to the new prosecutor in charge. Don't want to work for you, pal. But isn't that the job of a flatfoot? We're overwhelming its expansion feature. Useless to resist any longer. Detective Gumshoe, you're now under Mr. Desperat's authority. But that's... Your Honor. Yes, what is it? This does not mean I have accepted your decision. We will meet again. Certainly. I look forward to that day. Let's go, Kay. Yeah. Wait, don't forget. I'll be reporting today's events to that person. To be continued. I'm getting tired, so we'll have to save. Fuck. I know. We'll continue next time. My throat's just very sore, and I need to rest and get ready for other stuff. For me first, you know? You know, that thing that I've been talking about, like, nonstop all week before, like, every goddamn stream. Yeah, that's it. It's a Fall Guys tournament, so you guys better come and support my ass, because I'm gonna need it. I need all the support I can get. And you will all be there, or I will curse you I will curse you to always lose your 50-50s in Genshin. And know who I'm gonna curse them to? Your least favorite character. Or a character you already see there. If you have one. Anyways, that's enough threats. And if you don't play Genshin, fuck, I don't have anything for that. I don't have any. You will figure out how to play Genshin. You will somehow get Genshin installed on your computer, and then somehow it'll magically pull for you. You'll get a 5-star, but then you'll lose it to Chi-Chi. 50-50. Of like the character of like, ooh, yeah, that would be the reason I want to play Genshin. For me, that would be like, okay. And then it's like, oh, I'm gonna get it, and then no, it's Chi-Chi. Okay, so don't mess with me. Anyways, we're gonna raid up a super hot hit. You went live early, and I don't think the raid goes live after I go live. We'll have to. I hope you guys all enjoy and send him lots of love. And you guys have lots of love. And I'm going to go to bed now. Good night. Actually, I'm not going to go to bed, but I am going to stay up for a little bit and get ready for work. Anyways, good night.